to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the season. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top.
Today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense will really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Play action on first down. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Man, that is exactly the opposite of what this offense taught the passing situation.
That is such a gut punch for the offense, especially the play caller, because you know it, David. He's already scripted the first 10 plays. They've been practicing those all week long. You take a sack on the opening play, it completely blows up your script. That's a great job by the defense, sending a very clear message. You got to block us, and right now you can't do it.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
Turns it upfield. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And the Warhawks decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. On the return. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Thundering Herd offense takes the field. It's our first look at them in this one. And here comes Carlos Del Rio Wilson. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. Run inside. It's Boston. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Let's talk for a second about Marshall. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman, gives him a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. Now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Follows his blocks. It's Boston. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Might as well run him again. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
Right side, it's Norton. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Driving forward, it's Boston. Makes a man miss. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. And he'll avoid the tackle on the slide.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He's looking downfield to throw. 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here comes the Warhawks offense onto the field to go on the attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Out wide right, it's Anderson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He makes a catch. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Drops back on 1st down. Makes the grab. Left. Stopped right there.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Myers on the move. Nice play to knock that one down.
Yeah, and great job by the linebacker understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set, my feet get set, I break on the football. Nice break. Way to go break that up and swat it down.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. On the move and looking deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Hits inside, it's Boston. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Quarterback changing the play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. We've reached the end of the period, and it's Louisiana Monroe out front. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Turns into the pile. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Payne. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Straight ahead, it's Boston. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Left side is Payne. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Marshall trying to move the sticks on 4th down. Right side, it's Culliver. A terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover on downs. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the
quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
2nd down to the air. Timed him perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate and use different personnel groupings and shifts and motions to give their offensive success on 3rd down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Keep it on the ground. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. Third and long right here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fighting off the defender. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Warhawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. looking for running room.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Dangerous. You're not accurate. You're not accurate with the football when you do that. And you could tell it wasn't close to being a completion. He's got to do a better job setting his feet.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Quick give. It's Boston. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This time they'll throw it. Rush right in his face. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
At the 35, he's got room. Turns it on down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Hurd! And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Deep in the end zone, it's Walker. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Working the ground game. There he goes. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. They'll move the wide receiver. Sells to run, looking to pass. Throws quickly. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
Good job just to get rid of that one.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Fires to the middle. On target to the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Look out! And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where their quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people in the defense right now. They have no idea who's getting it next.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they'll try the field goal and try to draw even here before halftime. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Wait just a second. There is a flag on the play. If this is on the defense, it could be a 1st down. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. From the gun, it's Boston. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We are just about ready to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best of it.
They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
Trying to squeak through the pile. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw one first. Back's got it on the screen. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
This guy has done a lot of work carrying the football, traditionally running it, and now they're trying to sprinkle it to him in the screen game as well. That's a good idea. If they're going to win this game, you just need to force feed him the football as many different ways as possible. I like mixing in the traditional running back screen there.
The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a 2nd and short. From the gun, looking for a man. Unloads to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Easy. 242, Thunder. 242, Thunder. Drops back on 1st down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Making the adjustment. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's going to run it. Oh, it gives him the tough, stiff arm. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
I know he didn't pick up the first down, but, man, he makes this fourth down way more manageable. It's tough when you got fourth in Africa. Did a great job of making this manageable and keeping the playbook open.
Marshall trying to move the sticks on fourth down. Motion from the wideout. Got to make the play on fourth. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down. The Warhawks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. He only needs a sliver of daylight. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. The Thundering Herd offense ready to come out and get this drive going. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Changing the routes with his receivers. First play of this drive. Throws to the wideout. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Meadows. Turning it on. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Run in the red zone. It's Meadows. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the ground, it's Boston. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Powers inside. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Louisiana Monroe offense heads out onto the field to open this drive. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Pulled to the ground. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And the Warhawks will send out the punt unit. Catches it at the 15. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the foot.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Takes it in. Touchdown, Warhawks. You're happy you got the ball back, but the defense takes it a step further and just goes ahead and gets 6.
Yeah, you just want to get the stop, right? And you get the stop, get the... Guess what, Reese? I'm going to need another stop. This defense is going to be right back on the field. Unbelievable play, but you got to do it again.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Running inside, it's Boston. Oh, he's got some space. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Right back to it. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
In the backfield, it's Boston. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Boston. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? To the ground. He's got it again.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Finds a crease. It's Boston. Past the 6. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's got
nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. Looking downfield, it's Wilkins. Setting up the screen. And they swarm him under.
Interesting play call there, right? You gave up the sack on the first play, so now the D-ends are licking their chops. And you let them get a free rush at the quarterback because you've set up the screen. They're thinking, we're going to get back-to-back sacks. Just throw it right over top into the running back. You get some of those yards back now, at least giving you a chance here on 3rd down.
Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Fourth quarter, obviously trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass and he still takes off and gets the first down. It's his time. It's the fourth quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. They'll run the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it.
Touchdown, Thundering Herd! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
He'll return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense.
And I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. all game long, you've got guys in your lap, you've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get in a rhythm because this pass rush is in your face all day.
Byers on the move. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Long way to go on second down. Looking to throw again. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, what a grab, pulling it in with one hand. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Warhawks will have it 1st and 10. Quick give. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
And the extra point was good. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. They'll corral him and get him down. The 17-yard line on the return. So Marshall is out on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
2nd and long here. To the air, it's Turner. Out wide left, it's Culliver.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Hits inside, it's Meadows. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do. Down 4 late, they have to convert on 4th down to keep hope alive. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Keeping his eyes downfield. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Tell you what, the crowd being really involved and really into it, not so much now after that scramble. Great job getting the 1st down on 4th down. That'll take some air out of those fans' lungs.
He gets out of bounds. 27 seconds left. It'll be 1st down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Late in the game with the lead, the defense obviously knows here the offense is going to have to try and throw it. Nice job in the back end there, not just in coverage, but almost picking that football off. That was a game changer.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Moving the pocket, it's Turner. Buying a little time to his left. Looking left. Makes a connection. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Marshall moved the chains through the air. Now they have it on first down. Fires it incomplete.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Buys time to his left. He'll try to do it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Here comes the heat. And they got it. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's changing the play. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not
to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.